Mob Psycho 100, Episode 5. Yeah. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I really think this show is gonna be something else. And I'm hyped. And I'm excited. Because I don't think Mob's gonna fight. Mob is not the type who goes into a fight. I don't know. Oh shit. I really like this opening, okay? I really like this opening. The visuals are great, the song is great. But let's talk about the character. I forgot his name. It was something with T. The rival. He's kind of interesting, but he seems like the main rival. Let's say that main rival. I don't know if he's gonna be the main rival or if he's gonna disappear after a few episodes. But I don't really care. No, I don't care. It sounds bad. But I care more about Reagan and Mob's brother. I really want to see more of Reagan and Mob's brother. I always forget his name. There are some really interesting characters. Oh shit. OCHIMUSHA. Shige. What? I wasn't listening. I haven't done anything. Yeah. Let's be. Yeah. And now he's like, what the fuck? You'll be satisfied, I'm sure. Wait, pause. The quality is really. Okay. Okay. If he doesn't establish his superiority right now, we'll be satisfied, I'm sure, yeah. Telekinesis. Okay, the ghost is really developing to some kind of mentor against people, yeah. Then look at you. Wow. This is so interesting. They have so different. What people don't have. No way. Reagan, no way! Reagan, yo! They're just like nice. Reagan, yo. Yo! I'm going to change. Yo! What the fuck? He's the opposite of Mob. He's the opposite of Mob. The fuck? The fuck? Oh shit! Erased. What? Erased. No. No. Compared to you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop, yo! What the fuck? It's so sad that Mob could destroy him if he wanted to. This is like Bellamy and Luffy in One Piece the first time. Bellamy was such a... He's like Bellamy, yeah. Yeah. Mob could destroy him if he wanted to. No, he won't. Top of a terror set. 100%. Wow, no. What the fuck? What the fuck is OCHIMUSHA? He just made a sword out of his tie, what the fuck? Yeah, man, Shigeru. Oh. This is so cool. Main character. He also reminds of Bakugo, of course. But that's obvious, I guess. How to control all. You're the same. Oh shit. Oh! He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. question mark? I'm speechless. I am speechless. I'm speechless. I don't know what to, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck to say. I can't speak English. I even can't speak. I can't speak English. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm just speechless. Okay, everyone. I just want to say this. Everyone who dropped Mob Psycho 100 after episode 1, because I don't know for what reasons, bad animation or I don't know. Fuck you. This episode made me a Mob Psycho 100 fan. Now I am 100% a Mob Psycho 100 fan. This episode was strong as fuck. This episode was a 15 out of 10 episode. 15 out of 10. How is that possible? I don't know. But if you don't appreciate this episode's greatness, I don't even know where to start. Let me just get a Lipton schluck. I don't even know where to start. But this episode was so great. Every single moment was great. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. I don't know what to say. I expected a simple fight between two boys, and it ended up being the most epic clash of ideologies I've ever seen. Ever. Okay, maybe top 5, not number 1, but wow. Okay, let me just say this. I'm a real Mob Psycho 100 fan now. Okay, this episode was convincing. If you have seen this episode and still not convinced that this anime is great, I don't know what to say. I really seriously don't know what to say. If you've seen this episode and still are not convinced that Mob Psycho is greatness, I myself wasn't sure in the first 4 episodes. I wasn't really sure. I enjoyed this. I was like, okay, this is good, but I don't know. Good is something different than great. This episode just made Mob Psycho great, but let's talk about the episode. I'm just doing bullshit. Okay, let's talk about the fight first, because that's obviously the most important stuff. Let's talk about Teru. Teru is such an interesting character. Why? Because Mob is such an interesting character, and Teru is the exact opposite of Mob. So he has to be an interesting character. Teru is kind of like Bakugo. He was raised believing that he's the most greatest kid of all time, okay? And now he sees someone equal on his level. No, fuck it. Beyond his level. And he's destroyed. He's completely destroyed. He doesn't know what to do. And he's just attacking because he's like, how the fuck can you be... How the fuck can I not be the greatest? Sorry for my bad English, but I'm really hyped right now because this episode was so great. I don't care if I make mistakes. I do not care at all. Teru was... And the way he uses... Okay, I really want to compliment One, because he's such a creative guy, okay? When Teru used his bow tie as a sword, I was like, get the fuck out! He's using his tie as a sword. Fuck my life. Teru is completely destroyed because he finds out that he's not the greatest guy ever, and he finds out that he's nothing without his psychic powers. Because that's the opposite character, Mob. He believes it. Mob believes that he is nothing without his psychic powers. He's just an average guy, and he wants to achieve something by his own. That's what we have seen in the last episodes. So Mob really understands. Mob understands Teru, and he that's so amazing. Normally the bad guys in anime always say, "We're the same, haha, we are the same," like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 4, when Taka said it to Edward. Okay, all the bad guys always say, "We are the same," and now Mob is like, "We are the same," and Teru is, "No!" But then Teru loses. But the interesting thing is, when did Teru lose this fight? When was this fight over? It wasn't when the whole school was destroyed, it was earlier. Teru What's the past of lose? Losing. I'm really bad, but I don't really care. I really don't care right now. I just woke up. I've seen an amazing episode. I really don't care what the fuck the past of lose is. Teru has losing the fight when he started to choke Mob. Okay, because when he started to choke Mob, that was so interesting because he always believed in his psychic powers, and all of a suddenly he starts just to go run towards Mob and choke him, and I was like, what? So he's admitting defeat by not using his psychic powers anymore. Great, I don't know, such great character growth for both Mob and Teru, and obviously Teru is gonna become a main character of this show right now. Let me predict what Teru is gonna be. Teru is going to be a friend, nakama, like Kakyoin, like Nijimura, who was like an enemy at the beginning, but now he's gonna be a really good friend. Maybe he will call Mob his senpai, or I don't know what. Because Teru's changed, okay? Teru has changed after this fight. I found it really interesting when Mob cut off his hair, okay? Because I don't know if you knew this, or maybe I'm just such an interpretation master genius, but cutting off someone's hair, okay, making him bald, is, in my opinion, kind of a symbolism for making him changing his beliefs. Because if you join a secte, fuck, my English is really bad. Really, I have to, I don't know, travel to an English speaking country because this is bullshit. This is really bullshit. I'm trying to do English videos. Sect, okay. If you join a sect or a religious group, I don't know, sometimes they, not sometimes, all of these sects, I know, they, shave your head and make you a new person, I don't know. So shaving your head is kind of a symbolism for changing your belief, changing in everything you've believed until now. And that's what Mob did to Teru by making him bald. He changed Teru's character, where he now believes that he's nothing without his psychic powers. Teru was defeated not only in this fight, but also in his ideology, in his personality. Everything is gonna change from now on, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe my predictions are just stupid as fuck. But Teru's gonna change to a person like Mob. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bullshitting. I love this episode. I could talk. I'm not gonna lie, I could talk for an hour about this episode, okay? Let's talk about Reagan, because I want to talk about Reagan. Reagan is such a great character. Before starting to talk about Reagan, in the first episodes, I really wasn't sure if Reagan was a good guy or not, if he's just, using Mob. Of course, obviously, he's using Mob to make money. But Reagan is a good guy. And the first hint wasn't even in this episode. The first hint was in the ending. The ending is really amazing, by the way, the art. But the ending shows Reagan, just his daily life, his normal life, when he wakes up, his morning routine. He shaves, gets dressed for work. He leaves the house and everything is black and white. And just when he sees Mob, everything is in color. What does this mean? That this shows us that Reagan truly cares about Mob. He's not just using him. He really cares about him. So, in this episode we have seen another aspect of Reagan, and it was amazing. It was amazing because Reagan is this role model for Mob. Okay, he's the Uncle Ben. If this was Spider-Man, Reagan would be Uncle Ben. Reagan is such a crazy character because he doesn't seem wise and old. He just seems like a fucking someone who uses Mob, but he isn't. he was really a role model and really inspiring mob, and that's really amazing if you think about how hard it is to really be a role model for kids. I don't know if you have ever, worked with kids, or I don't know. I have worked in a kindergarten. I myself, okay. So I kind of have the experience, and I have younger sisters. So I don't know. It's really hard to just deal with little kids and to be a role model for them, to really say, okay, to make them believe what you say. And I don't know, because there are so many influences on kids, not only their parents, their siblings, their friends, the media, everything influences the little kid. And it's so hard to, make him truly believe what you say. And what the fuck am I talking about? I'm really stoned. But yeah, Mob, we have seen this flashback of Reagan talking to young Mob, and this metaphor of his psychic powers being these knives he throws at people. And it was so amazing how Mob is such... It's so amazing how far Mob goes, so far, okay, where he's choked to unconsciousness. Just to, not go against his ideology, his role model Reagan, his advice from his role model Reagan. Mob goes so far to, it's so stupid. Everyone in this situation, if we were Mob and we are getting attacked by someone who is clearly weaker than we would just defend ourselves, right? Right. Let's be honest, right? Okay, maybe I would be like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here, man! What the fuck are you doing? Why are you throwing stuff at me?" But after a certain point, when he really starts to threaten our lives, for example, when Teru really used the blades, there's some point when everyone just, says, "Fuck it. Okay, my life is in danger. I'm gonna fuck you up." But Mob, no. Mob's life is in danger, but he doesn't even care, because his ideology is, no, I'm not gonna using my powers against people. I don't know. Maybe you've all just clicked away. I don't know if someone's still watching, but because I'm... What the fuck? Let's talk about... I don't want this video to be too long, but one thing I still want to talk about. Mob's question mark transformation. I don't know. So Teru choked Mob to unconsciousness. I don't know. Mob doesn't want to use his powers against other people, so he actively represses them and, holds them back. After he is unconscious, I guess he can't hold them back anymore, and they kind of explode. That's what I imagine. I don't know. I think when he goes to question mark mode, because we've seen the flashback. Okay, we've seen a flashback where he also went unconscious. So my guess is that every time he went unconscious, everything he suppressed, every psychic emotion, I don't know, just explodes out of his body, and everything is released and destroys everything around him. For example, the school. That's what I would guess. I don't know, but maybe it's kind of a, I forgot his name now. Fuck, the green ghost. I forgot his name. Fuck. He was talking about possessing people. Maybe Mob is possessed by a stronger demon, by the Nine Tails. Okay, maybe Mob is possessed by the Nine-Tailed Demon. The most strong demon in history of Mob Psycho's universe. I'm stupid. And that demon, shows up every time Mob goes unconscious because he's locked inside. But when Mob is unconscious, he's like, yeah, I'm free, yeah, fuck, yeah. Or maybe it's kind of a survival instinct because every time we've seen Mob transform into question mark was every time when his life was in danger. So it's kind of a maybe survival instinct of Mob. I don't know. But it's something different than 100%. Speaking of 100%, Mob reached 100 in this episode. Sorry. And as we've seen, he has shown a different emotion than the last time. So every time he reaches 100, he shows a different emotion. The last time was anger. I can't speak English. And now it was sadness. And that was just one of the craziest moments of the episode when he reached 100 sadness. By reaching the 100% sadness, his regret was so strong that his psychic powers rebuilt the school. So everything was fine. But still, seeing him at 100% sadness, holy shit. That must hurt, yo. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know how long this video will be, but fuck. I should probably end the video. It's 20 minutes long already. The review is 20 minutes long after the reaction. And I've just so much stuff to talk about. Let me just... No, okay, I'm gonna finish this video, okay? I'm not gonna talk about Mob's brother anymore. But Mob's brother is a complete different story. I think he's gonna have a heavy impact on the story because Mob's brother more and more seems to me like he's gonna be jealous and, go to the dark side. I don't know. But he seems really pissed off because he doesn't have any psychic powers. He's really jealous. And he doesn't show Mob. Of course he doesn't show Mob. But he's really going mad. Oh shit. But yeah, Teru for Nakama. I don't know what. One scene. When Mob was at his question mark transformation % level. I don't know. And he sucked out the energy from his environment, which is another crazy ability. He's sucking out the energy of everything he has and releases it in a huge explosion. Holy shit. He sucked out Teru's energy through his dick. Right? That looked like... I wasn't sure, but it looked kind of, disturbing. But he sucked out his life energy, his psychic energy, through his willy, and that's interesting too. Okay, so I know where to find my psychic energy. Yeah, I would just say, yeah, I will end this video because I'm talking for too long. I guess no one has seen this, no one has watched until now, because why would you? I'm talking 20 minutes bullshit. But if you've watched until here, then right. Bow tie sword in the comments. Like if you did, dislike if you hate me. Bye. Best episode. Best anime. Mob Psycho 100. I'm completely... Was laber ich hier?